I'm Amy. Welcome into my channel, Beauty and Beyond. Today I'm here for a really important Project Pan update for my Pan That Palette. This collaborative project was created by Jessica and Dana, and this is a Pantastic Ladies collaborative project, which I will have all of the details linked below so that you can check it out. As the year is kind of wrapping up, over on Facebook, the Pantastic Ladies are voting on what the theme for next year will be. And you can make your input, put your input in on what you think the theme should be for next year. Kicking It Old School was the theme for this year, and you're supposed to pick an older palette in your collection. As I've said many times before, I don't have a whole lot that's like super old, but one of the oldest things that I have in palette form is my Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion Tour Face Palette. So this was the one that I chose to work on throughout the year. I'm going to share with you what it looked like at the beginning of the year, because today I'm here excitedly to tell you that I have reached pretty much my goal on all of the shades within this palette. So I want for you to be able to kind of see where she started, and we're going to take a look at it right now to see, you know, what it looks like to have achieved a goal. So here it is. Reunion Tour is not something you can get anymore, and it has 3 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight in it. And so here is what it looks like today. I was able to a month or so ago hit Pan in Dallas, and this is a very dusty, almost, I would say, bronzery kind of blush. This Sugar Bomb is a variety of different colors. As you can see, this pink right here is a little shimmery. This also adds a little bit of shimmer, and these two are sort of like a satin thing. And you can buy all of these products separately. It just is the convenience of a face palette. Cookie is one of their famous highlighters from Benefit, and I continue to expand the pan on Cookie. Georgia is one of my least favorite things, and my goal was to wear off the embossing from Georgia, and I did a pretty good job of that here in the middle. I can still see the G and maybe a little bit of the A, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I satisfied my goal for that. And Hoola, the bronzer, very famous bronzer, I was able to finish Hoola in its most entirety. I had mentioned in my last update that I wasn't going to like fret over the stuff stuck there in the sides from me repressing it. You know, I have used it up, and I'm content with that. So this is what it looks like as me having set out to achieve certain goals on each product, and now I've achieved that goal. It looks very well loved and very well used. So now that the project is over, we're gonna sit and visit a little bit on my thoughts on this palette, and going forward, what am I gonna do? So something that I learned through Pan That Palette last year and this year is panning is a really long journey. You have to kind of come into panning thinking of it as a marathon. You are not going to, on something like this, reach your goals immediately within a month or two if you're setting panning style goals. And so something that I learned is that makeup, you know, it does take a long time to use it up. And I get my money's worth the longer that I use it. So something like this, even though I got it for free with using my Ulta points for my birthday several years ago, those Ulta points went to really good use because I've completed a bronzer. I've got a very good pan on a blush and a highlighter, and you know, these other two, I have been able to kind of get familiar with those and use those up as well. So it's very inspiring for me to set panning goals and stick with it and be committed to my mission and reach those goals. So, you know, this last several months of 2023, I'm sort of rejuvenated with my panning goals, and I have taken a look at a lot of things in my collection to figure out what can I finish next. as I, you know, anticipate possibly buying some more things during the Black Friday sales that will be going on, I'm singularly focused on finishing as much as I can before the end of the year, and I've kind of bought a few new things because I'm finishing so much stuff. So panning is something that you really have to come in with a long haul kind of mindset and sticking with those goals that you've set for yourself. So my thoughts on what is left of this palette. I am really no longer going to worry about using Dallas or Georgia. These are honestly my least favorite products in this palette. I don't find that this does much for me, and it has, over the course of time, gotten hard pan on it often. This one does too, even a little bit. And so I have really found over the years of using this that these two powders are just not my favorites, and now that I've reached my goal, I don't want to make myself use them anymore. I have definitely gotten my money's worth by finishing this bronzer and the large pan that I have over here, so I'm not going to stress out about those two anymore. I will have kind of a new goal, an updated goal on Sugar Bomb. My goal for Sugar Bomb for the rest of 2023 will be to expand this pan so that I have pan in every color of this powder, you know, collectively as Sugar Bomb. And I will probably, when I use Sugar Bomb, I will probably use Cookie as the highlighter, but I really feel like that's really awesome for a highlighter. And to be honest with you, this is the first powder that I hit the pan on in this palette, which was a highlighter. It's I thought I was pretty impressed with myself. I don't know how I did that. So after 2023, I will probably just let my daughter use this as she wants to. We have found, like, to set her up for cheerleading games that she's been doing, that she kind of likes dipping in here, and she likes experimenting with putting this on her nose, and this is the color that we use for her cheeks. So I think after the end of the year, I'm going to be finished using this palette, and I'm going to let her use it as she wants to and when it's appropriate to do. She's almost 12, and so, you know, she doesn't really wear makeup, but, you know, for special occasions and things like that, she does. Or for fun here at home, she surely can as well. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed my update, and if you did, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up and share this video with someone who you know sits around on their makeup, needs a little kick in the pants to start using that makeup up. Maybe you are that person. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.